get the gang? It's Rihanna, Zhané, and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. Hey girl. If you're a returning subscriber or you've just been stalking my channel, you already know what to do. Like this video, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you can be in my business every time I upload a video. So today, it's all about coconuts. Yes, it is almost summertime and I'm feeling tropical, I'm feeling beachy, I'm feeling just all things sexy. So I have 10, well actually 11, but we'll get into that. I have 10, 11-ish, 10-ish fragrances that are coconut based, and if you want to know the coconut scents that I have in my collection, just keep on watching. I'm gonna start this video with my, is it my favorite coconut in my collection? No, it's not my favorite, but it is in the top 3. And it's a cheapie but goodie, and it is absolutely stunning. This is Coconut Palm by Mixbar. If you know, you know, you know, you know. So this is a woody, salty, musky vanilla coconut. Y'all, this is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, like I think out of all of Mixbar's favorite, I know how much I rave about vanilla bourbon, but I think coconut palm may actually be the best one. So let me read the notes. It is not too many. It is coconut, vanilla, sandalwood, wood notes, musk, salt, and seaweed. And the thing is, I literally smell every single note in this fragrance. I smell the seaweed in the dry down. It does get a little mossy green. The salt, I think, is what really attracts me to this. I didn't know I was a fan of salt until I had this and Reb'l by Ariana Grande. I would layer those two together, baby. It was magic in a bottle. This is beautiful. I definitely smelled the woodiness right there in the opening, even though I don't think wood notes are in the opening. It's more in the dry down, but it's definitely wood potent. There's some creaminess to this, but it's not the salt kind of, it's like salt, sweet and salty. That's what I'm getting. So that's maybe why I'm attracted to it. Like I love dipping fries inside of my milkshake, like that type of vibe. That's what it's giving me. This is so yummy, so gorgeous. Only $20. You need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. Next, I have another cheapie but goodie, and I feel like everyone has had this in their collection at some point in time. And to be honest, I don't think I was given a full bottle, because there is no way that I used as much of this as I did, because I don't even reach for this like that. And it's not that I don't like it. I honestly just forget I have it in my collection, because it literally gets pushed to the back so much. But this is Reb'l Fleur by Rihanna. Y'all know Ruby is my... that's my fairy godmama in real life, okay? You cannot tell me otherwise. Bobbity bobbity boop. This, yes, y'all know she had her son. I got a little brother, y'all. Riri had a son, but that's not what we're talking about. Okay, so this is Reb'l Fleur by Rihanna. So it is fruity. It is coconut. It has some greenness to this as well, and some woodiness. So let's get into the notes. It has peach, plum, red berries, coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, violet, vanilla, patchouli, musk, and amber. And I definitely get the fruity red berries, the peach, coconut. Of course, this is the perfect summertime scent if you're looking for summertime. I cannot talk today. Summertime scents for the low. This is perfect. I think you can get this less than $25. I think, I don't know. The coconut I can smell. I don't really get the tuberose violet hibiscus combination. I'm not smelling any florals. But I definitely get the patchouli. And one thing about me, I can smell some patchouli. So I definitely get the patchouli. I mean, hair sticking to my lip. Okay, so I definitely get the patchouli. There's some musk in here, very musky. So I know when this dries down, it's going to be a skin scent and some amber. It kind of gives it a little rich, a sweet richness. So I really enjoyed this for the Lolo. I literally just don't reach for it. But to be honest, I have like that much in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this bottle is gone during the summer. It probably won't be, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, because I'm one of those type of people where I will finish a bottle just to get rid of it out of my collection. I wouldn't rebuy this because it's not a love. It's okay, not my favorite coconut, but a lot of people, this is a fan fave for a lot of people, so I recommend you try it at least one time and get it out of the way and say you bought it. They do sell this in a smaller size, so if I were to repurchase this, I dare not get a 100 ml ever again. This was big, but like I said, I don't remember, because I'm looking at the picture on Frangretica and the juice is like up here. I don't recall me using the juice to make it here, because I do not reach for this. I can tell you I've maybe sprayed this like 5 or 6 times, and there's no way out of 5 or 6 times I went from here to here. Somebody cheated me out my money, and when I find out who, I'm coming for it. All right, remember earlier I mentioned that I had 10-ish, 11-ish scents. So the reason why I said that, because I have 2 that pretty much are the same thing, and you know. So this is Ariana Grande's Cloud and Ariana Grande's Cloud 2.0, and there's not a significant difference in the 2 in my personal opinion, but if you are a fluffy coconut sweets milky lover, these are for you. So I had this backwards. Why y'all didn't tell me? I have had this in my collection for quite some time, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so sweet. It's so creamy. It's just so good. The accords in these are both different. So with the original Cloud, you actually get, from what it says, even though they smell pretty much the same to me, the accords for Cloud is sweet, latonic, vanilla, and coconut. For the intense version, it is musky, sweet, woody, amber, powdery, latonic. But maybe it's just my nose. They don't smell much different to me, so I don't know. Let me read the notes for the original Cloud. So there is lavender, pear, bergamot, whipped cream, praline, vanilla orchid, coconut, musk, and wood notes. In the intense version, so there's literally only a 2-note difference in the intense and the original. The intense, the only 2 notes that are different is ambroxan and cashmere. And ambroxan is a note that literally is a skin scent that it's a synthetic note that makes stuff last longer. That's it. Cashmere is another synthetic note that just makes things creamier. So this is just a creamier version of this. Now, which one do I prefer? Of course, I'm going to say this just because it lasts longer, it projects longer, but if you don't need both of them in your collection, I'm going to tell you that right now. This was for the hype. Once I use this up, I'm not rebuying it. I'm just going to keep using this. And to be honest, I barely use this. I can see a little bit. So I'm just going to use this up. But if you're looking for a sweet, girly, simple coconut, immature coconut, this is for you. People lie and tell you that it smells like baccarat. You a baccarat lie. It does not smell like baccarat. I'm so sorry. This smells like Cloud. Cloud, it smells like. So I've said that before. Y'all get on these social media apps and tell these people these things, and it don't be true. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie on God's internet. I'm just not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So coconut, you know, you can have, if you just love Ariana Grande, get both of them. But I personally, because of the creaminess in this, I would take this. Like, they don't smell very different at all. So good, so good, so sugary. It's like you're floating on a cloud. That's literally, it smells like the name. It smells like you are floating on cloud nine. You are going to see Jesus. Okay. You wear this, God is coming. He has met you at your place of dwelling. You know. It's like so sugar. Okay, all right. Moving on. So if you are looking for something sexy, if you're trying to spice, you trying to get a little spicy, baby, the next one's for you. I've already talked about this before, and this is one of my favorites. I put a dent in it already, and I have not used this. The thing about this is I wear this for nobody because it's supposed to be a pheromone-inducing fragrance. I don't have nobody to induce pheromones for, so I like it though. It just smells so good. But this is Orgasm by Permanence. This is a black owned brand, so you're not going to see this, you know, just everywhere. You're just going to have to go on Google and type in Orgasm perfume and it'll pop up. So this is a powdery sweet vanilla cocoa scent. So good. When I say it's delicious. So I've already mentioned that I am not a fan of the opening. It is kind of powdery, and then somebody mentioned that it smelled like pickle juice, and now that they have said that, I can't unsmell it, but it doesn't bother me. So I also had, backtracking, I used to own Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, and I gave it away because somebody said it smelled like pickle juice, and I used to wear it a lot, but then when they said it, I could not unsmell the pickle juice. That would have definitely been in this video had I still kept it, because it's a coconut scent, coconut macaroon type of situation. But there was something in the opening that gave me pickle juice vibes, but like I smell it, but I don't smell the pickle juice that they're talking about. Like I could get why somebody would say that, but it doesn't bother me. So yeah, this is like one of my favorites. I absolutely love this. So in the opening, you get powder notes, coconut, and green notes. Middle, you get orchid. The base, you get vanilla, musk, amber, and oak moss. So there is, I wouldn't say there's like green. So maybe it's the green notes. So there's green notes and oak moss. So maybe if you say it smells like pickle juice, you are probably smelling the green notes. For me, I smell powder, coconut, vanilla, and like a little orchid. It has a hint of floralness to it, but nothing too crazy. But I've already mentioned this before and did a full review. But if you're looking for a tropical, sexy, if you're looking for an aphrodisiac type of fragrance, this is for you. If you're trying to get pregnant, this is for you. If you're married, because my daddy and my mom be watching, so I have to say stuff that I. Yeah, if you marry and you're trying to get pregnant, it's for you. Let me stop shaking if I messed up the notes, but it's so good. It is absolutely stunning. Y'all, my makeup, I'm here for it, but I love it. Carry on. Let's go. All right, I gotta represent for the Middle Eastern gals. So the next one is Ornament Pour Femme by Afnan, I believe. I am a Southern girl from Alabama. I say that in every video that I'm mentioning a Middle Eastern Arabian fragrance. It's just what I gotta do. But this right here, this is my jam. Yeah, this is good. So it took me forever to get this because the girls on TikTok hyped this up and they bought it out, and it would come back in stock, and by the time I got ready to check out, it was gone again. So it took me like a year to get my hands on this, but when I did, oh my God, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was the orange blossom in this. I was like, what is this? But now that it has settled and marinated and I've played around with it, let it sit on my skin, baby, it's a vibe for me. I love it. So this is a amber, vanilla, white floral, powdery, coconut type of scent. So let's hop into the notes. We have floral notes. I'm reading it all out of order. We have the top notes of coconuts and fruits, middle notes, floral notes, orange blossom, base note, amber, vanilla, and musk. So it's like a candied coconut to me. The the fruit notes, I don't know what fruit notes it is, but it's like super sugary and sweet and fruity. But not like, it's not berries, it's not cherry, it's like not, yeah, it's none of that. I don't know what type of fruity notes it, baby, I don't know, maybe like apple or banana, something along that. I don't know, child. Don't give me the line on this app. But the coconut in the opening, so sexy. Now the orange blossom, it did throw me off a little bit. Like I said, it did throw me off because I don't know, but I think since it settled in the bottle and had time to do its thing, I don't smell the orange blossom as much. Because orange blossom can be hit or miss for me. I personally cannot do orange blossom and marshmallow together. So Love Don't Be Shy, Ariana by Perfumes de Marley, and Pour Femme by Dolce Gabbana, I can't do those because it's just toothache type of sweetness. And at first, that's what this gave me, but I've changed my mind since then. I have not changed my mind about them other three, so don't even. You will never hear me talk anything good about either three of those fragrances, because yeah, no. Moving on, the amber is what I love the most in this. You can tell there's amber here. Look at the juice, stunning. But this is so nice. The amber is just so sweet, it's so grown, it's so opulent, it's just everything that it needs to be. The vanilla is nice, and I just like the dry down. Is out of everything about this fragrance, it's the dry down for me. When it dries down, oh my goodness. But if you are looking for something beachy, if you're looking for a sexy beachy date night type of fragrance, this is work. I feel like you can wear this year round, to be honest, but we're in the summertime and we're talking about coconut, so the summertime coconut fragrances feel like this works. And I'm in love. The next one that I have is a true summer coconut scent, and this was a blind buy that I could not find any details on Fragrantica about, and I just bought it. I went to the car, I smelled, what's in my hair? I smelled it and I was like, oh yes, honey. When you say beach, when you say pool party, this is it. This is the jam. So this actually came out in 2021. I never knew that. It was limited edition, and I never heard of it, never saw it anywhere, and you only can find it at TJ Maxx, and you probably can't find it anymore because when I put the girls on, they went and bought it, so I'm sorry. But this is from Philosophy. This is Pure Grace Endless Summer, I think. Tropical Summer, my bad, y'all. Tropical Summer, and I had to go on perfumo.net to find the notes because I was like, it's some notes for this. I googled it, everything. I couldn't find any information about this, but I finally found it. And girl, sis, girl, this is so tropical. It literally smells like the name. So in the opening, you get coconut water, grapefruit, clementine. In the middle, you get watermelon, and I actually do smell, though, it's very fruity. Orange blossom, freesia, and then the base notes you get ambroxan, musk, and sandalwood. And yeah, like I said, I definitely, the watermelon mixed with the coconut, this and La Patrice are the only two watermelon scents other than like body stuff, body products that I own. So I was super excited that this had watermelon because it's so fruity, so coconut, tropical. Like, I can be sitting drinking a pina colada in my bathing suit right now. That's what it gives me. Like I said, there's not a lot of information, so let me try to see if I can get the accord. Well, not even accords. I already kind of explained the accords. It's fruity, coconut, it's sweet, kind of woody. So it says here that it's creamy, floral, sweet, and fruity. This is a summertime. You wear this on daily occasion, and it's for young and young women. So I love Perfumo, how they like describe what age group, what's gender, what work best with fragrances. So I do work both with Fragrantica and with Perfumo when I'm looking up details about fragrances, because sometimes Fragrance could be wrong. I don't know who works in the notes departments, but especially, and I mentioned this before, especially for Middle Eastern fragrance, but they be lying. Like, it'll say it has leather and it's clove or something like that. The notes be way off, but let's move on. Let's move on. While we're talking about philosophy and we're talking about coconut, how could I not talk about Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere? Duh, it's coconut heaven. This is a woody vanilla coconut powdery sexy cookie, yummy, edible, delicious. Oh my god, oh my god, gourmand. Okay, do you hear me? So this literally has vanilla, cashmere and wood, sandalwood, coconut, and musk. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is also, yeah, these are eau de toilettes, EDTs. If you're looking for longevity, you won't find it here. A lot of Philosophy's fragrances are EDTs, so don't look for projection, don't look for longevity. Just wear it and keep it moving. This is like one of my all-time favorite bedtime scents. When I me for the day. When I me for the day, I'm probably gonna end up wearing this. No, it's summertime. It's a little too hot, but I don't want to smell like this. Not today. But It Girl, the It Girl. Everybody talks about this. Everyone loves this. If you don't like this, something is obviously wrong with your nose. But this is a sexy gourmand coconut. So it really, even though it has coconut in it, it just kind of reminds me of baked cookies. It's so good. It's so delicious. And I've mentioned this before, I think. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But this will always be in my collection. It's dirt cheap. They have this in a smaller size. It hits like no other. I get compliments. I have to layer, of course. I do have to layer with some vanilla scents, because I think for me this is more on the vanillic side versus coconut in my personal opinion. But I layer it with vanilla scented products, and baby, I be feeling like a snack, honey. Yes, I do. But let's y'all, I get carried away. Let me move on. Now, if you thought I wasn't going to sit here and talk about one of the best coconuts from my favorite brand, you gotta be out your rabbit mind. Cause why would I not? Who, me? What? Me? Not talk about this? Oh girl, you crazy. But this is Kayali's Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. And out of all of Kayali's favorites, out of my favorites, this is number 3 in the entire Kayali collection. I did a whole video talking about Kayali. The video got a little pixelated and I can't find the footage to redo it. I may have to record it on another situation, but that's another discussion. But this right here, baby, this is a beautiful white floral vanilla coconut tropical scent. Well, I wouldn't even call it tropical, but it is beachy. This reminds me of the beach, baby. Sunscreen, laying out your buns out, suns out, buns out. You know, that's what it gives me. So let me read the accords. White floral vanilla cocoa. It's powdery, lactonic, all that good stuff. So the notes include coconut milk, pear blossom, lemon, honeysuckle, jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, muskmallow, bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. So I think, okay, y'all, I'm learning things. I am learning things. So everyone who knows me know I do not like tuberose at all, unless it is layered with vanilla. Now, with that being said, this, not a dupe, does not smell like it. It's giving you the same vibes. This reminds me of Giorgio Armani's My Way. and that also has tuberose and vanilla. I don't know what other similar notes that they have, but I do know that they both have tuberose and vanilla. So to me, my way smells like bubblegum. And now that I'm smelling this, I do get that bubblegum. So I don't know if tuberose smells like bubblegum, because there are other fragrances where I do not like tuberose at all and it stinks, like Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian, and some other fragrances that have Gucci Bloom that has tuberose, but I don't get a bubblegummy type of feeling when I smell those. So I don't know if it's tuberose with vanilla that gives it that bubblegum smell, but I think that Givenchy fragrance that everyone talks about, I'm going to put it right here because I don't know how to pronounce it, but they say that smells like grape juice, and I think that has tuberose and vanilla, so there may be a science to that. But I'm definitely smelling a bubblegum type of presence in this, but I still smell the white floralness in this. I still smell the coconut. I still smell the muskiness. I don't get lemon and honey. I don't get like citrus in here. I don't get honeysuckle or lemon. I get a pear vibe from this. Vanilla, of course. It's very musky. It's so sexy. So the next one is a beautiful coconut floral vanilla scent, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. I mentioned this actually in my previous video. I think it depends on what order I put my videos in, because I just be recording, and you know, however the wind blows, I go with it. So this is, I dropped the top. Y'all know what the top looked like now. So I just fell on the floor. But this is Dolce Gabbana's Dolce Garden. So let me pull up the notes. So it has magnolia, mandarin oranges, neroli, coconut, frangipani. I have no idea what that is. Ylang-ylang, vanilla, almond milk, and sandalwood. So it's creamy coconut. It's creamy. Yep, tonight's scent of the night, even though I'm about to take a shower. I just had to do it. It just, because I don't have anything on, but baby, I love this. It is so, I think it's just the almond milk with the sandalwood, because sandalwood also produces creaminess too. So the sandalwood and the almond milk together, A1. A1. The coconut, A1. Now let me look up this frangipani. What is this? It's a floral. It's a yellow flower. It is a tropical fruity floral notes with the citrus nuance. Okay, I can see that. Let me find out. I'm learning me something. Okay, I can see that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Frangipani. Girl, I speak English. That's English. But yeah, I can see the citrusy, fruity. Yeah, I can see that. And it has ylang-ylang be slept on sometimes. I don't think I have a ton of fragrances with ylang-ylang, but I do have enough. So it smells like a banana, and I can see that too. Like, banana is also creamy, so there's a ton of creaminess in this. So ylang-ylang is a rich floral sweet note with nuances of banana, wood, dirty, and sourness. So I smell creamy, but it does get a little sour. But there's also like the tart from the mandarin orange. So I'm learning. Fragrances are so fun to learn. But mandarin orange, and yeah, it smells good. And I do get some white florals in here. Okay, let me move on. Last but certainly not least, we have Mugler Alien Goddess. Why do I have the small bottle? I do not know, but I will never make that mistake again. This is definitely max bottle worthy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is heaven on earth. When I first smelled this at Ulta, I was like, sis, what is this? It was everything that I thought I never needed, never knew I needed. It's beautiful. This is a vanilla white floral. It has like woodiness and coconut. It's so pretty. This is a pretty fragrance. This is a true feminine fragrance. And I'm just in love with this. Honestly, this is probably the only Mugler fragrance that I care for. Not the biggest fan, but he did not go wrong with this. He did not do me wrong at all. All right, let's read these notes. All right, so there's coconut milk, bergamot, jasmine, heliotrope, bourbon, vanilla, and cashmere. Can I spray this on top? Like, this is so good. And baby, when I was so happy when I redeemed my Ulta points for my birthday. Look, I got comfortable talking about. Look how I'm sitting. I got comfortable to talk about this. I redeemed my Ulta points for my birthday last year, and when I paid 5 cents for this, you know how happy a girl was. And I still would have paid full price. Like, I was getting this for my birthday. Even if I didn't get any other one, I would have definitely got this. Baby, sexy in a bottle. Okay guys, that was the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Follow me on social media, and I also made a strictly fragrance page. Even though my personal page, I do post fragrance things, I do more than. I have a clothing line that I'm relaunching. Be on the lookout for that. I do makeup and, you know, fashion things. So if you are just here for fragrances, then follow me on my fragrance page, and I'm gonna put it in my description box. But if you want to see all of me, follow me on my personal page, and it's across the board for TikTok, Instagram, yada yada. If it's a social media, it's gonna be Dre_Zhané. If you are strictly looking for fragrances, it's gonna be Scently Dre. And that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you in the next video.